Hi, it's Sian RoseAnna. You're locked into UK Full Stop on Westside Radio.
Underdog of the Underground here, Crash Williams and we are UK Full Stop, playing the greatest to the latest in UK urban culture. And that I'm telling you, that was one of the latest for sure. And it was the beautiful sounds of Sian RoseAnna, who is in the building right now. Woo! What is going on? You good?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you guys for having me.
It's a pleasure. It's a real pleasure. Definitely a pleasure. So yeah, it's a bit mad trying to find this space as well, but you're here and it's great. It's good. You're on time, so don't worry.
Am I really?
Yeah.
Get told off.
No. You did great. You did great. Trust me, you did good. We were never gonna we never ever put an artist on bang on 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's too much. Too much. So it's cool. So where are you traveling from today?
Southeast London, Catford.
Catford.
So when I was coming through Acton, I was like, where am I? I've never been up these sides before.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be here.
Well, welcome to the West Side. Most people say that the West Side is the best side, but then my co-host is not actually from the West Side, so
no shit.
Yeah.
East London.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're all kind of we're all about.
All
we're all
over the
about.
place, yeah.
Definitely. So we just heard the sounds of No Lover, By Yourself. Absolutely love the track.
Oh, thank you.
Only heard it recently and I've just been repeating it.
Yay.
And it's a really, really dope track. But before we do that, people have heard your music now. So if you could tell the people, just in any way you want to, who is Sian RoseAnna?
Sian RoseAnna is just a girl that writes about stuff that is difficult to process in everyday life. You know, when you're living your life and you're doing this, doing that, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And there are those things that resonate with you and that matter to you, and you don't always find the time to express it in the way you need to express it. So I, as an artist, I guess talk about those things that matter, and I try and to me as a person. And writing things down and expressing them lyrically and musically is a way that I can just make sense of my life and things that are going on.
Cool.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it definitely does. Oh, you gonna say something?
No.
Oh. And we're all about greatest to the latest as well. If you've been listening to the shows, that's kind of what we do. We'll take people back and then bring them forward as well.
Yeah.
So in terms of your experience, old school wise, old school UK wise actually, who maybe inspired you to do what you're doing?
What genre?
Any genre. It doesn't even have to be the genre that you're in now or that people might put you in now. It could just be that you were just you know what, I like what they do, but that's not me, but I want to be a musician anyway.
So if we're taking it back, I kind of grew up learning how to sing on jazz music. So Ella Fitzgerald, people like that, Eva Cassidy. A lot of your kind of typical hip hop artists and stuff, just because of the way that they're able to take you on a journey. You might not ever have been to where they've been. You've never experienced the things that they've experienced, but they're able to put you right there in that place, in that time, and you get it just because of how in touch they are kind of with their ability to express things. And so that's and also if we're taking it kind of really off key, people like Johnny Cash, again the same these people all have the same talent and the same skill to just help you to relate.
True. What about homegrown talent? I'm talking 90s, maybe early noughties from the UK. Because there's a few, but
who are you thinking of?
That you might be feeling.
Yeah.
Well, we played him a little bit earlier. Craig David. Shola Amma. Do you listen to Shola Amma?
I listen to Shola Amma, but I'd be fibbing if I'd say that kind of music has influenced me.
Okay.
That's what I used to rave to. That's what I used to dance to.
Yeah.
But as an artist, I'm not gonna tell white lies. Do you know what I mean?
Nah, fair enough.
Yeah.
That's cool. So like, what about like new school? Like, who are you listening to now, UK wise, that you're just like, you know what?
I like.
They're great.
I don't know how to say his name. Riley Ritchie.
Oh, Riley Ritchie. Yeah.
I like Stormzy. I like. Who else? My personal music collection is very eclectic.
Yeah.
It's from all over the place. I like James Blake.
We play a bit of James Blake.
All that kind of stuff.
Nice.
It's just random. The stuff I listen to is random. It's from everywhere.
Yeah. Nice. Cool. So, tell us a little bit about like your journey and kind of how you started writing and performing.
Well, I started like a part-time theatre school when I was about 7. So that's how I got into just performance in general. And then I, separately to that actually, because I was a very introverted child, so I always used to kind of write stuff. Cool. Started off as angry letters to my mum.
Yeah.
Whenever she'd tell me I couldn't do something.
Mum
would really upset me.
Did you do that?
Did you do that as well?
No, that's
Serious?
weird.
And slide the letters under her door, like whenever she told me.
Oh, you used to give them to her?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I wasn't that brave.
Yeah.
I had a diary.
Yeah.
And funny enough, my mum actually found it a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
I blame my brother, Sandy. I blame you.
Yeah.
Because literally, they were cleaning out the loft, and then they found all these diaries, and I was really angry as a child. I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
I was like, I hate everyone.
Yeah.
I hope everyone just leaves this house.
Wait. Okay. So
We have that in common.
at what age were you writing these?
What, the angry letters to my mum?
Yeah. What age were you?
Wait, let me think. It was probably around like secondary school time. I don't know.
Okay, all right.
Or maybe no, I'm lying.
So you weren't
younger.
like 8?
I'm actually.
Were you 8?
It was younger, yeah.
Mine was primary school. Mine was primary
I'm
school.
trying to make
Oh
it sound
my
cooler
gosh.
than it
I didn't know
was,
how I
yeah.
knew such words
Yeah.
in primary school.
I know, and what do
Yeah.
I really have to be angry about? Like,
Yeah,
to that
nothing.
extent that you're penning it.
It's
Like,
mad because it's like girls are deep, man. Girls are deep thinkers.
Yeah, we
it's
are.
like those times there, like I wasn't even like, okay, if I was having like, quarrels with my mum or whatever, it'd more be just that I would just leave the house and then get back and the repercussions would just be mad, innit? Because obviously I was too old for beats because I used to get beats, but like she could take away my phone and them times that was it. Like that was the pain. Probably even now, if someone was to take away my phone, I'd be probably even more hurt than I was back then. Because I remember I lost my phone. It was crazy. I lost my phone like around the time that I got it back, and I got it back, and it was like GCSE times or whatever, and I lost it for a month. But I still feel like she hid it, and all of a sudden I found it in a laundry basket.
Oh my god.
I was like, and after I'd finished my last GCSE, I found it in a laundry basket. I was like, that's so
she
sus.
Played you.
She played me, innit?
Massively.
That's dead. Oh man, that is so dead. So like, in terms of like the letters and stuff like that, did you ever kind of do the reverse of that in terms of, okay, so those were angry letters. Did you ever write like love letters and stuff like that? The stuff that, like, what I've listened to of you, like you said, like with rappers are very, they like to paint a picture. And when I listen to like No Lover, like I feel like I'm there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like I am I feel like I am that dude and you're singing to me, like, and that's real.
Yeah, good.
So like when you kind of write stuff, have you ever like written love letters and then did that turn into music? Or I mean, I know you have a background of music, but did you ever use it like that?
Yeah. I've written stuff like that.
You got an example? Like over time when you did it and you gave it? Yeah?
Yeah.
Go on.
Hello.
It wasn't recently, was it?
No, it wasn't recently.
Okay.
But yeah, of course, it was. I wasn't completely just angry all the time.
Yeah, of course.
Sometimes I'm happy, sometimes I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, so but that general medium of expression, writing stuff down, that then later turned into writing songs. As I was growing up and as I was getting more into performing and music became quite important to me because I'm not naturally, as you see me now, like an extroverted kind of really out there person, and the process of writing something, just having it in your hand and then performing it on stage and then talking to people about it, blah blah blah, getting feedback, getting reception, that whole process has helped me to grow as a person, quite independently of music anyway. And so I have a lot of respect for like the performance process and the artistic process, because it's massively helped me to come out of my shell. And then obviously the cherry on the cake is when people like what you do.
Definitely.
I like that thing of allowing someone to experience what you've experienced and maybe get something from it that helps you, just from you sitting down and writing something down on a piece of paper and turning it into something bigger and better that you can share with other people. I like
it. Heals, you know, and stuff like that, and uplifts and everything else. So what do you think about like the scene right now? Because I mean, a lot of artists, they don't like to necessarily put themselves in a box or in a particular genre. Like I know you kind of, I've heard acoustic stuff, I've heard stripped back stuff, and then I heard you know, big beat kind of stuff behind you, and it all worked. But like, if we're talking about, let's say specifically the R&B soul scene, like, what do you think about it now? Do you feel like it's in a good place, or do you feel like everyone's just making too many dance tracks? Like, how do you feel about it? That's how I kind of feel. I feel like that's a lot of that.
Honest?
Yeah, of course.
Well, obviously, based on what I've said, it's clear that I'm about the integrity. And I'm about, well, why did you write that song? What was the reason for it? And I think a lot of people, unfortunately, they're success orientated before they're expression orientated and healing orientated. And I think that is showing at the moment. That's what I think about that.
Because I kind of agree with that. Like, the success is, I am going to steal your girl, rather than I'm going to love my girl. Like it's literally kind of gone 180 with that, because like in the 90s it was very much I
want you to be my wife. Let's get married. And all of that. And now it's just like,
it's flipped.
There's no heart in it. And you can feel it. There's no heart in it. There's no soul in it. And it's like, to me, music now, that kind of music is being written in an office rather than it's being written by suits. You know what I mean? And then it's being given to the artist to perform rather than it coming from the artists themselves. And to me, you can hear that.
True. True.
I don't like it.
So like, you know what? Like when I heard you perform, you know, at Positive Influence. Shout out to Rag CV and Junior Booker, because
amazing.
Like, I wouldn't have known, you know, that you were an artist if I hadn't seen you perform like that. But like, how, I mean, obviously everyone kind of thinks that they know how to, you know, deliver their stuff to the masses, but like, I think every artist can agree that they want, you know, that if people acknowledge their music, that can only be a good thing.
Yeah, of course.
Not everyone is built to be famous, but like, what do you kind of want to do? Like, because obviously I've seen your YouTube and you do like a lot of performances, and like, obviously that's a good way to get out, but what is your kind of goal with your music?
I want to get to a point where I'm able to do it as a career, make a living from it. But to be able to do it the way that I want to do it, I'm not looking at that kind of commercial, big time, on every billboard, kind of on your TV all day, every day. I'm not looking at that, and I'm not really interested in that. I just want to be able to do what I'm doing, have a following and a fan base, but people that are listening to my music for a specific reason, and that reason is they appreciate the art form, they appreciate the feeling. That's what I want. And it's, I don't know, it's achievable, I think.
No, definitely. Okay, so bodies of work now. So do you have any projects that are out? Because I checked the SoundCloud. There's like a few tracks on there. What are you working on at the moment?
So initially I wanted to kind of put forward just like an EP. It's like a thing. But then as I started working on it, I realised that I still had a way to go and kind of fine-tuning. And so I just decided to kind of just do a couple of tracks and see what the reception was. And on the back of that, I think in the new year, I'm going to be working on just getting an EP done and kind of getting more videos, like professionally done videos and stuff out there.
Yeah.
And, just really hitting it properly. Yeah, that's what the goal is. And then hopefully by this time next year, it will just be like on another level.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. So out of all your tracks, right now, if you had to like make a video for one of them, what one would it be, and what would you how would you visualize it?
That's a good question.
Yeah. Because you am I right in saying that you haven't had a music video ever yet?
No.
Okay, cool. So yeah, how would you visualize it? What track?
I'm trying to think. Probably No Lover. I think the one you just played. Actually,
okay. Yeah.
And I actually just right.
Double denim. No.
No.
I'm playing.
Yeah. So that night, that song is basically about like a typical night out with a particular person.
Yeah.
Who's, like, I'm a girly girl sometimes, but I'm also one of the boys, and so it's like that grey area with that certain person.
Yeah.
And there's so many nights that I can think of where we've just like torn the place up, had so much fun, and so a video would be just that night, kind of in slow-mo.
Yeah, slow-mo.
Following us about, like, because it's all based on my real life and what I actually do. Like, none of it's fabricated, none of it's embellished. So just kind of just follow me about, see what I do. And then
I do feel like they're taking a mick with the magnums as well, like putting up the prices, and it's real. No, it's real though. It's real. Like even with chocolates.
That really hurt me. I'm not even joking.
Freddos are 25p now. 25p.
I went to a petrol station. Yeah.
It
was 80p.
80p for a Freddo.
80.
Serious.
I promise you. I need to take a picture and show you guys. 80p.
Oh my god.
And look how small they are.
That's mad.
It's actual robbery.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
We need to start a petition.
For real, definitely.
Bring them back to what they used
Inflation
to be.
is real. But stuff like that, like it's that personal touch that you couldn't, like, say as a writer, you do that and then you couldn't give that to another artist. Yeah. You could maybe, like, but it's so personal to the UK and this and that, and even the way that you sing as well. And I love like artists that can kind of, like UK artists that sing in British accents. Okay. Not everyone needs to sound like Lily Allen.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's a beautiful thing because we have great accent, but I think we needed to kind of find our feet in terms of
I started off very kind of when I was trying to find like my sound.
Yeah.
You don't start off as an artist with a sound.
Yeah,
like, you play about, you try things, and I went through a massive kind of experimental period. I started off really R&B, and actually the things that I've always written the way I write now, but when I started out a few years ago, for example, I'd write like one of these songs and then edit it.
Okay,
and then take out all those things that actually I didn't realise at the time. That's my biggest.
That's the gold.
That's actually my biggest selling point. It's just to be myself. And and I also used to sing in an American accent as well.
Yeah.
But then in life, anyway, as an individual, I think that when you realise as you get older that your biggest gifts are those little things that make you different and make you stand out. Whereas when you're younger, you want to fit in, you want to look the same, be the same. Actually, what makes you different is your gift. And so so I've kind of just stopped editing and just whatever I write, whatever comes out is just what it's going to be.
Cool. Yeah, I like that rawness.
Yeah.
Defo. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. All right, cool. Well, when can we expect some stuff from you? And do you have a kind of date?
Do I have a date?
Yeah, I mean,
for like new music?
Yeah.
End of January.
End of January?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
That's quite soon.
That is quite soon. I wasn't expecting that. I thought you was gonna dance around
it.
it.
I was gonna be like a couple months or something.
Let's do it. Let's do
it.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Who you working with production wise?
I've got an amazing producer called Dukas.
Okay.
Yeah, he's worked on a lot of stuff. He's amazing. He does all my stuff. It's a really collaborative process, which I love. And he's so talented. Like, he's classically trained on the piano. He can do any genre.
He play the keys on No Lover.
Yes.
Nice.
And on the track that I'm going to perform, so I can just go to him and say, I want this, and express it in the most abstract, kind of weird way.
Yeah, but
he'll just sit at the piano and jam, and then that's it. And I just think it's rare to find someone musically these days that you can connect with just on such a kind of instinctual, energy-based level. So I'm really lucky to have. We actually met in the smoking area of Embassy nightclub. Like, I didn't know that he was a producer. He didn't know that I sang. This was years and years and years and years ago, and we were never able to work together for literally a good 2-3 years because we were just always busy. But we stayed in touch, and then one day, we both had the time, and then it just started from there. Someone that I love family-wise. My mum.
Yeah.
She's cool. Do I have to say why, or just?
Well, you wrote a lot of angry letters to her before, so
yeah.
Now you're cool.
We worked it out, we worked it out.
Ah, cool. Shouts out to Mumsy. Yeah.
So she's alright. And then relationship-wise, I'm not in a relationship.
Okay.
So next.
Free agent.
There you go.
Yeah.
The single guys.
So this is probably more fun actually.
Yeah.
All right. So off. Let's say face, talent value, whatever. Let's just keep it real shallow right now.
Yeah.
Industry-wise, who is your cup of tea?
A music artist.
Can be, or just someone that we would know.
Ay, caramba. I'm trying to think.
Proper thinking, it's got to be a good one, innit? I can't just say some dead artist or dead actor or whatever.
Do you know what? I quite like Chris Martin from Coldplay. I saw him on.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw him on X Factor. Was he on X Factor the other day? Was it X Factor?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like guys that are about something. You know what I mean? And he's just so in his own world when he's performing. The first person that actually came to mind.
I feel like he would cry with you.
Maybe.
Yeah, but that's deep though, man.
Yeah, it's true actually. It's true.
Yeah, I like Coldplay, but in doses, because
I get you.
They are very, very intensely sad.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Intensely sad.
And the first person that came to mind, but I thought it's a bait one, but it was the first person that came to mind, Idris Elba.
Idris Elba.
In my head, I was like,
you
I
think
our minds were connected. you know, she's thinking
it's mad. I thought you were going to say
Idris Elba. In my head, I was like, Idris Elba, read my mind.
Please.
I thought that. We're going to talk about Luther a little bit later as well. Idris Elba, ladies love Idris, man. Or Driss.
When you put that suit on, I was like,
It's mad. Get me? I always big man up because, he's from my country, get me, Sierra Leone. So, good. Chocolate man are winning, innit? Get me? That's good. All right, cool. Well, lastly, what's something that you love about yourself?
Something that I love about myself. I'd say that I'm quite empathetic.
Okay.
I feel people. And I'm a giving person. I'm a very kind. I'm a kind person. I'd say my kindness is something that I love about myself.
Cool.
It's important in this day and age, especially.
Yeah.
To be aware of other people's needs.
It's underrated.
Yeah.
Really underrated. I swear, because even just people I've encountered, as a grown up, I'm like, bare people don't have manners no more.
Yeah.
It's mad. Yeah. All right, cool. Well, we're going to get to some ads and we will... Well, we've got a bit of a challenge for you after the break.
Is it scary?
A little bit.
Oh, man.
It's fun, though. It's fun.
No, it's fun.
It's not anything that will, embarrass you.
Okay.
But it is, it's intense.
Is it, mentally stimulating?
Yeah.
Will I have to think really hard?
Not really hard. I'm not really hard.
Okay, you wouldn't.
Okay.
You wouldn't.
Right.
All right, so see you after this.